I gotta tell you a funny story.
Alright, we're Forge right here. Take a left.
The $50 tono.
Here?
What's up, YouTube? We're back.
Then you're gonna stop. The next, not this one, but the next one. Take a left.
Y'all know how I do it? There's YouTube. Yeah, it's taking forever to pop up, isn't it? I see Chaplin, Blake, and Chaplin. Yeah. Why's there feedback? I don't know.
Go straight. The next stop sign. Take a left.
Now I see nope again. Rami gets so many donuts. Yeah, that's the name of the business, Milburn Limousine. That's I've been on that you're right. That's how Rami's home dressed.
Rambo, I'm gonna need you to come out with your hands up.
They're about to do the bus, I think.
Don't tell them to come outside yet.
Bro, that other dude was the man. What's his Facebook?
Yo, shout out to all
He don't have one.
1K viewers in the chat, guys.
He didn't have
Make
one.
sure you smash that thumbs up button, guys. Smash that thumbs up button. Get 500 likes. Let's get the 500 likes. Before we do the.
Let's get those donos going, guys.
Shout out to your man with the $2 dono, Rami. Thank you, man, for the $2 dono.
I feel like they're driving around in circles just collecting donations.
If you guys are gonna donate and troll, am I gonna read? Wait, right here.
All right, I'll be back. He said, "You hear? If you donate and troll, he's not gonna read it."
Let me see. Let me see that you on the street.
He's all, "I'm not gonna troll."
Turn the lights off so he doesn't see us. Yo, shout out to Christian International with the $5 dono. All right, hold up.
He didn't have anything. He was like some kind of like comedian or something. AG.
All right, I'm gonna mute this for a second.
I asked him. He has no channels. He just popped in on the StreamYard. I don't know his Facebook account or anything. The big 50 donos. Them donos. Where they at? They still muted.
I'm here.
No, I'm talking to
Oh,
Rami. Hour or 30. And still doing nothing.
Raven.
Yeah, bro. We've been like. Hour and a half. They just driving in circles collecting donations.
How you feel about not knowing the person's full name, like last name and where they're from? What do you think about that?
Canadian.
So that's he's not going to ever, like, he tells everybody he has convictions, which is not true. He has arrests, which is not true. He doesn't get their name. He doesn't know their name. He doesn't have their picture. He doesn't have anything, and he just shows up with somebody he's talked to for 5 minutes. It has nothing to do with protecting children. It's all about scamming these people instead of giving them money. And this is a perfect scam. Protecting children, people will throw their money at you. And if anybody questions it, you can scream, oh, they pedophiles. It's bullshit.
So if you were a first-time watcher of these guys, what would be your honest opinion of them?
He's trash. First time I watched him, he was trash. And it's about money. But I think he has a younger audience too. So they're not. I mean, anybody with common sense after watching him one time has to see what's going on. And it's just he gets so many new people in from running around. Like he's feeding off this Massachusetts guy because he just recently busted that allegedly busted that police chief who was on the news. That's why he's collabed up with him tonight. He hadn't talked about this guy at all.
Megan said, I said in the YouTube live, I couldn't wait for Live with Lucian critique later. No, I don't really critique these guys. Mark and these guys are doing that over here. I'll probably just go live tonight later and critique LB's live for not, again, not knowing the person that he walked up on.
I told him I was already going to do that.
And just like I think the twins person in the comments just put, he's not going to do the bust unless he gets 500 likes.
Oh my!
But this is about protecting children, right?
He's worried about the likes. It's ridiculous. It's a younger generation that follows him, so.
What's up, Lori?
This, like this.
Oh no, just keep it normal. Yeah,
This way.
keep it normal. Yeah.
This way is where you don't.
What about the flash? Does it have flash?
Yeah, I got flash.
Okay, they're in the middle of the catch. Put the flash on.
Let me see.
I don't want him to see it now. If he sees it, it's gonna
The flash is gonna blind them. We might not even need it, but if we need it, I'll put it on.
Oh, for sure, Lauren. For sure, pulling the Jacob move.
Yeah, he's pulling a Jada. I've seen all this shit before, so it's like crazy.
I mean, it's not really shocking because we have seen it all before.
Yeah.
And then
It's more or less just disappointing.
And here's somebody else in the chat just put that the police chief thing was real, but because of who exposed him, they question it, which brings up a legit point. When you have somebody like Rami out here fingering people saying, hey, you're a pedophile, when your character's in question to begin with, the person you're exposing, not everybody's going to believe you. So if you did find a real pedophile, there's people out there that's not going to believe you. So you're not helping anybody.
I'm talking about like the people that watch them, they're like 16-year-olds and stuff. Like older people aren't on YouTube like that watching this kind of shit. There's definitely a younger crowd. 16, 20-year-olds in college, people like that.
Mhm.
fucking freezing, guys.
So he has it up.
So you guys are 16? Did he say that we were 16? Armand, are you like only hearing what you want to hear? Maybe if you clean the cum from your ears, my dude, you might be able to understand us a little bit better. I'm just saying. Fucking here.
They're getting money. They got a catch going on right now. He's walking towards it. Here. I know how to do something about that.
Gina, that's because everyone else has common sense not to use children as decoys or live decoys.
I can pull up the bus, Rami. Don't worry. Here, check this out, guys.
I look at Peggy Sue going in on Carol Baskin. Fuck Carol Baskin. She killed her husband for sure.
Sir, let me see your hands. Let me see your hands.
Oh,
Oh
right,
my
so you're
God.
on the Facebook feed, and we're watching both comments from Facebook.
Listen, I'm playing the bus.
Who are you here to meet? I'm just here to make sure we do this again. Sir, you were speaking English just fine.
All this money for this. Bye.
Listen, if you go inside,
There's
I'm
your
gonna call the
bus.
cops.
There's your
I'm gonna
bus.
call the cops right now. You're gonna go to jail. I have the chat log. Huh? If you go inside, I'm gonna call the cops. Cops? The police. I know. You were here to have sex. Listen. I have the
Get out
chat
of
log.
here.
So
There's
you're
your
gonna go to
bus.
jail. I'm gonna call the police. I just want to ask you a question.
There's your bus.
I just want to ask you a question.
There it is,
Okay, call
guys.
911.
Exposure. He ain't gonna call 911. Watch, he won't even call the cops.
Motherfucker.
Wow.
Well, guys, I'm gonna probably put in a second catch with this video just because this one was quick. We're still gonna expose him, so I'll probably put this exposure with the second catch
Wow.
because it was less than 30 seconds.
Why doesn't he call the
Thank you
cops
so much for watching. Make sure you
and drag him
like
back
the video.
outside?
Make sure you turn your post notifications on to be notified when I go live, and make sure you subscribe to the
That's
channel.
what I'm
See you on the
saying.
next catch, guys.
Like, why
Peace.
doesn't he?
All right, guys, I was doing my outro for the video that's gonna go on my channel. Fucking sucks.
He doesn't like
This
this because he knows this will most likely be the outcome.
Predators that
With me, it don't work.
just barely speak English, bro. Is it okay? How is he speaking? Wasn't he speaking English in the chat? Yeah, wow.
He got them donuts off of that.
Got like 6 other fucking.
Wow.
Fuck, it's freezing.
It's fucking. I don't know
Your GoPro didn't turn on.
what you guys are seeing, but I'm seeing something different.
Fuck. Oh my God, we're gonna get one.
So somebody
Y'all
asked.
didn't close it.
Somebody asked if it's illegal for us to go to their houses. If there's no if they have a trespassing sign, like no trespassing sign, then yes, you could probably get in trouble. But I mean, what's the difference from me walking up and asking, trying to get them to come out and talk to me than a Jehovah's Witness knocking on your door trying to come and preach the Bible to you?
Dude, if
I mean,
he opened
After the man closed the door, he opened the door and tried to go in.
oh yeah,
but
I
if you
seen
were
that.
so-
What
if
he
you
did
were
was
determined-
Oh, okay, I didn't know that Merk had the video playing.
If you were
I thought he
determined,
just had audio.
wouldn't you call the police to drag his ass back outside if he closed the door on you?
I mean, I would have, yeah.
At least try to get something going? Because these chat logs are only like a few seconds,
They do better when they get them to come to the gas station than they do going to their house.
They do, yeah. Because these guys are
Obviously, we
just
know
going
why they don't
outside.
get them to go to the gas station because they know we'll find them.
The chat's
John-
pissed?
Yeah, John Durr said his chat is pissed right now.
Here, hold
They're
on.
all call the cops.
He should call the cops. Here.
Is the other person trying to meet now? Get the location and then we'll go to the Captain Devo, the $2 Canadian call the cops, bro. The cops are not gonna arrest them, guys.
No, you're perfect. You're absolutely correct, Maria.
I'll follow up with the detective. We have
Read his chat logs.
detectives, guys.
Tomorrow, I'm gonna call the detectives and we're gonna go look in the
The cops are not just gonna arrest them here, right there.
Look at
If anything, we have to follow up.
this is his chat log.
If they violated the law, they will be arrested. I've never seen a bank robber.
They say you gotta let him go?
Get arrested
Bullshit.
3 days later,
Look at him. They're calling him out.
unless if they got away.
He's still exposed. What did he expose?
Alright.
You lied and said you'd call the cops. He never called the cops. See? Twice you said you'd call the cops, dude. Call the cops. That's bullshit. See?
I know what the viewers would want.
Yeah.
Let him put it on speaker, call the cops. You guys are a joke.
And bring him
Put
back
it on
outside, right?
speaker.
Yeah, this is what you do now. My time to start mine. You finish this.
Have the cops knock on his fucking door and drag him outside.
The twins are in there right now. I just saw them say hi. I see you.
We're gonna catch a transsexual predator right now.
Look, there's Murder Merk.
Literally, like right now.
Oh, somebody deleted it.
They're sending us
that location, bro.
they're sending us the location.
Lord.
There it is. Crazy.
He needs to call the detective, aka his probation officer. They got you because you said Merk. You posted Merk's link in there.
Also,
I already talked to him on the phone, though.
Look at them, they're pissed.
okay, so we'll
So,
before
Somebody just said learn from Lucian. Oh shit! Don't learn from me, dude. I mean, this is simple. I mean, I watched all kinds of videos, hours of them. You know what I'm saying? From the UK to here to try to learn to develop my own style. That's what these guys need to do. They need to go and learn and watch other exposures and develop their own style of doing this. And it needs to be a lot more professional.
we're gonna do a third one on his, and then we have a fourth one.
The link so I can come in the call.
I'm gonna end the stream right here.
Huh?
Of course, it's gonna end the stream.
Big Brock, welcome to the ban list. The cops don't fucking arrest them. You have to take it to the prosecutor.
That's a lie.
Detective takes it to the prosecutor.
Hey,
That is not true at all.
He said.
hey, I got a question. I got a question.
He was waiting on the.
Has anybody ever seen one of them high-speed chases
in this
or
area,
a bank robber?
he works.
Do the police just talk to them and then let them go and come back and arrest them days later? No.
No,
Man,
no, I have never seen that.
go.
If they're fucking committing a crime, they can't be arrested.
Give him the chat log.
Fucking common sense, my guy.
They go ahead and push for it. Yo, she met. Look.
Yeah, Rami's a heroin addict.
What?
Most of the time in these cases, when you contact law enforcement, they make an incident report and it gets pushed on to the detective that most likely is going to handle this. Then he gathers evidence. He builds a little bit of a case off of what you gave him, seeing if it's credible. He'll go to the prosecutor himself, and 9 times out of 10, the prosecutor shuts it down because it's not liable in court. You know what I'm saying? It won't hold up.
Rami's a heroin junkie.
Sure, but I'm 13. Is that okay? Guys,
I said 14.
no, this is a new guy, bro.
Don't give me.
Rami's another Jesse Weeks.
Nah, don't worry.
Oh, I
These
mean,
people don't know who Jesse Weeks is, though.
Okay, what's good with the surgery, motherfucker?
I'm gonna.
I won't lie, Sasha. That's exactly what I think of all of these guys. When you wrap them up into a whole, it reminds me of watching Jesse last year just busting. You know, I'm at 537 exposures. You know what I'm saying? That's what this reminds me of. All about the clout, all about the donations. And so people, even his diehards still believe he doesn't do drugs.
Speaking of Jesse Weeks, did you guys know
Told you guys, bro.
I have a visitation with him on Friday?
I heard. A video chat call?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I think his parents bought him a tablet in there.
No, you don't. Do you really?
Yeah.
Jesus.
What? I got a visitation with Jesse Weeks video call. I got a video call visitation with Jesse Weeks on Friday.
Aaron, he's really not though. He's really not, dude. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to like take away from your, you liking him or anything like that, but he's really not a good exposer. I'm sorry.
Who? Jesse?
Yeah.
You're crazy.
You think he's a good exposer?
I like Jesse. Jesse
I knew you were
slick,
gonna
bro.
say that.
Jesse Slick. He'll be like, "Do you have any jumper cables?"
He's a good actor.
He's a good actor.
Yeah.
Oh, look at
With your boy, fucking with your boy, in less than
another one's
like
back.
an hour and a half, maybe. That's fucking crazy. And I'm not gonna sleep. I will pull up on every one of these motherfuckers.
I'm gonna be like, what's address?
Yeah.
Mark, are you going to go live? I'm live right now.
Mark, are you
talking about Jesse Weeks, huh?
Mark, are you gonna go live, dude?
With Jesse Weeks?
Yeah.
I was thinking about it and I can't. I could record it though. Like him on the laptop or something? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I'm sure he'd be okay with being recorded, honestly, if you tell him.
Yeah. I could do that, but I can't do the live stream shit. Like it's against JPay, you know?
I agree.
The service that I'm using to do it. So
We probably got 4. Cowboy.
yeah, audio recorded, like Aaron said.
I see you.
They're allowed that's where he's at.
Yeah, that's what they're giving the inmates nowadays. But it's like they only can get pictures sent to them, emails, or they can have visitations. It all costs money to do everything on there.
People are
It's gonna be
saying,
a big fight because Rami said let's get 4, and Jason said let's go all night. So you know when they get 4, Rami wants to go back to the Boston Plaza.
I'm gonna beat
Fucking Jason's gonna get mad, and then he's gonna have Ed Mary go out.
I told you guys, I know where the fishing spots are. My phone is jinking.
Who's this Ripley person? Ripley, say something. I'm gonna ban you.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Let's go.
Hello?
Who's that?
is that Batman?
It's Ripley.
No.
I'm always safe.
Ripley.
Man. We're gonna
Who's that?
tomorrow. I'm gonna bring
What?
other locations.
Some random person that's wearing.
The detectives
Who are you?
know what we're doing, and we're gonna.
He
I'm
doesn't
finding
say
you in the
anything.
stream, bro.
Oh.
I mean, do you have anything intelligent to add to this conversation? Or no?
Just over here.
No, I mean, I'm one of Rami's viewers. Like, I first discovered him like a few weeks ago. Like, I thought he was like for real and shit, but like now, like what y'all say, and like him just like begging for fucking money and views and likes and shit. Like, he's honestly fucking money hungry. I mean, that ass. I mean,
For real.
I'm on the young side, but like he's fucking money hungry as shit. Most of his fans are like fucking like the teenage, and they all
Yeah, I
fucking
told
just
you guys.
No,
they all just want to fucking see
and they don't even give
pedos get caught, and that's it. They don't really care about the facts.
Shout out to the donators, 100%, man.
I mean, this is supposed to be about children and prevention. You know what I'm saying? And they're not about that. They're about making money.
Yeah,
Yo,
I thought it was fine at first, but like now, like when I be watching the stream and shit, they just be asking for fucking donos, likes and shit.
Yeah, it's not about the exposure. Like, oh, if I don't get 500 likes, I'm not doing the exposure.
Like I used to watch them. I mean, I still watch them. I mean, I just found your channel from the live stream right now, but like back then, it would fucking take like 6 hours for them just to get one pedo. Remember that one time, when they found that one pedo in the hotel, it took like 6 hours for that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they just sit there collecting money the whole time.
Yeah, there was like 50 donos and shit.
Yeah.
Look at Mojo Odd. He makes money by putting mods with female pics. They take advantage of simps. I'm fucking dead, dude.
And he be saying he don't have enough money for the body armor. Motherfucker, I be seeing like fucking like 80 donos in like one's live stream.
Like what Trump doing.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying too.
Canadian dollars and shit.
He could have already bought the bulletproof vest, right?
I could have dropped.
I wouldn't have
He's been like back like last week or like the other week before. He been like live streaming like every single fucking day. He would get so many donos, but still say, I can't buy the body armor.
You know what I'm saying? So good, baby. So good, baby.
But I used to just think I used to think Rami was fucking just nice and shit, and he was actually doing what I thought what he was doing. But now since y'all guys just like open me up to that shit, it's kind of fucking crazy, man.
Well, I mean, most of us do a little bit of a side gig where we kind of expose, you know, the truths about these guys. And, you know, I've been a victim of it, you know, and it's just, this is a different side that a lot of people aren't used to seeing and hearing. You know, these guys, most people think these guys are heroes, and we're not heroes, dude.
But you said earlier you fucking trolled Rami back then, and like you found like what app he was using. Was you like that? Was you that one guy that made Rami go into like the back of the store and shit in the middle of the night?
That wasn't me.
I thought that was you because like, he was like there for like fucking 3 hours waiting for y'all or someone else.
No, he was supposed to meet us when he was at the Exxon and he left there and went to the Valero. And he was sitting on the side of the street and then the cops came up behind him.
Is he trolling?
But I just found Remy from like because I was just fucking bored and shit, and I just found his channel out of just seeing what's going on. It was my recommendation, but because I thought he was like okay at first. I thought his whole group was okay. I mean, Alex, he used to be funny as shit, but now he's just kind of boring as hell.
You're gonna order a virus. What's he fucking do?
I'm gonna do some real
But Remy, he's just fucking scamming now. I mean, that us.
He's scamming.
my internet thing. You know why? Because I have 20
But I gotta go. So,
on my internet.
but I like what y'all trying to do.
It's because I have.
All right, little man.
Alright.
I bet the vest doesn't come. Just wait. The vest ain't coming.
Okay. For the dumbass that
It's
keeps
probably
asking
coming in
this.
fucking 3 months. I bet you.
Police Accountability Project. Yes, we know for a fact the Predator Poacher brand has extorted people.
Put me in a shitty spot, and then I got Verizon, and I got a hotspot.
We have their chat logs of their private chat, bro.
Probably just in a bad spot. Nothing I could do. I'm saying I got Sprint on one phone, I got Verizon on the other. What you guys want me to use?
Vest.
I want me to use this one.
The Predator Poacher brand.
He said he ordered the
has
vest.
extorted people.
He would have it by now.
He ain't getting no vest.
Australia loves you, man. I love you guys too, Australia. Real talk.